Welcome to the BankCard Pro CRM account tracking software. In this training session, I'm going to teach you how to change the status of all the merchant accounts that are pending in the status section. So on the login page, you're going to log in, add in your username and password, agree to the terms of service, log in. Then you're going to go on the gray menu bar, you're going to go to the status section. And on the status section, you're going to see about 25 different status levels, and they're all located in the quick links section on the left side of the software, which all starts here. And you can see that we have this for demo purposes, about 25 to 30 different status levels. The status levels you're able to edit and customize start with the underwriting section. So you're able to rename all these status levels. You can delete these status levels, or you can add more if you want to. And they go all the way down to actual payroll paid. And these are the actual status levels that you can change, edit, delete, or add new ones. Or you can reorganize and reorder the order of all these status levels. All completely customized. Now, what you're going to do is on a daily basis, when you log into your software and you go to the status section, you're going to first go to User Apps In, and you're going to notice there's 39 new apps that were submitted by all your sales reps, whether they're local or nationwide. They all log in and they submit apps to submit to your corporate office, and they're going to show up under the User Apps In status level. Or if you want to, you could just click on status and you'll be able to view everything. And all the pending apps that are in progress are going to show up right here in this section. And you're going to see that there's 58 total apps that are pending or in progress. So if you click on all, you'll be able to see all the apps that are in progress and that are newly submitted. So what we're going to do is we're going to see that the Creative Vision Studio, this app here, is a new app, and the current status is User Apps In. What that means is it's just been submitted and nothing's been done with it. So the status of this level is actually under this link right here. And what we're going to do is we're going to change the status so that the 39 in this bracket will move and change to 38. Then it will be being reviewed. You'll see that it will show 1. So what we're going to do is we're going to change the status. We're going to click on the app. Then we're going to click on Edit Status. And then on this page, the current status is going to be highlighted in yellow or gold at all times. So what we're going to do is we're going to change the status to being reviewed, and we're going to submit the status. Then what you're going to see now is the status bracket is now 38 and being reviewed is now 1. So then what we're going to do is we're going to click on Apps Received. And now you're going to see apps received as 1 and being reviewed as 0. So you keep on changing the status as you make progress. For this account, you can change to waiting approval, submit status. Now you can see waiting approval for 1. Now if the account is actually approved, you would scroll down and you would choose approved, enter the merchant ID number, scroll up and submit status. Now you can see if you scroll down, you're going to go to the approved status and you'll see 11 apps are approved. And you're going to see the app that we just submitted earlier today is now in the approved status section. So if you click on this, and every time you click on the edit status and you scroll down, and you're going to see the current status is always highlighted in a golden color. That way you can be able to find what the current status of this app is quickly. Now every time that you change the status of the app, it's always going to show up in the profit section, and it will show up if you scroll down. You're going to see that the status of the app that we submitted, let me just go back and check and see what the username is for this app. The username is Britney Spears. So what we're going to do is go to profits, and you're going to scroll down and look at this, and you're going to see that there is $13,000 upfront bonuses and commissions that are pending for all the accounts that are still being reviewed and submitted to the bank for underwriting for approval. So now, right now, this account is approved. We're going to change the status of that account to payroll approved, and whatever the amount of the invoice of that app, it's going to deduct from here and go to the approved section. And then if we change the status of the app to payroll approved to payroll paid, then it's going to take those funds and move it to the payroll paid bracket. So what we're going to do is go back to the status section, and we're going to click on accounts approved, and we're going to click on the account that we submitted. We're going to look at the invoice, and the invoice is going to show that this sales rep is going to get paid $4,900 when this account is payroll approved and then payroll paid. So what we're going to do is we are going to go to edit status. We're going to scroll all the way down, and we're going to see approved. So we're going to keep going, and we're going to change the status of this account to payroll approval. We're going to submit the status, and it's all done. Now we're going to go to the profit section, and you're going to look at the user Britney Spears, and you're going to see it took that $4,900 from the pending column, and it actually applied it to approved column. So basically what this user will know is that this account is has been approved, and this funding has been approved. So this person, sales rep, can expect to get paid this amount of money on her next paycheck. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go back to that account. We're going to change the status of that account to payroll paid. We're going to scroll down, and on the left side you're going to say payroll approval does 2 accounts. And here we can see the app number with the Britney Spears account. We're going to click on that account, and we're going to edit the status. We're going to scroll all the way down, and we're going to change the status of the account from payroll paid approved to payroll paid. And we're going to submit the status change. Then we're going to go back to the profits section. Scroll down, and for Britney Spears, you can see that the amount is moved from the payroll approved to the payroll paid column. And that's how you would change the status of the account. Now, every time that you do change the status of an account in the edit status section, this system is automatically going to send an email notification to your user, just inform them that their account has changed from whatever, like user apps in to being reviewed to apps received to declined, least submitted, to approved, and so on. And the way that happens is if you go to the setup configuration page and you scroll down to the third section to email notifications, you're going to see an email notification in this system for new app status change. And when you click on that, then you're going to see that this email notification and this content is going to be emailed to that sales rep every time the status of that account is changed. We're going to sign out, and this will conclude this training session.